The year was 1991. WrestleMania 7 was fresh in the minds of wrestling fans as Hulk Hogan became WWF champion for what was then an unprecedented fourth time when he defeated Sergeant Slaughter. WrestleMania 7 was significant for a number of reasons, not all of which, however, were positive. To this day, it remains the lowest attended WrestleMania event with just over 16,000 fans. There's a variety of reasons for that, but that's for another video. Not all was doom and gloom in 1991. As far as wrestling video games, the World Wrestling Federation made its way into the portable market for the first time in the company's history, when it released WWF Superstars for the Nintendo Game Boy. It was the second time the WWF had gone with the Superstars name, sharing the moniker with their weekly television show of the time. The Game Boy was an innovation in video gaming, allowing gamers to enjoy home console experiences in the palm of their hands. And in 1991, 2 years after the handheld's release, the WWF made its debut with Superstars. The game featured the best wrestlers in the company at the time, including Mr. Perfect, the Macho King Randy Savage, the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, Hulk Hogan, and the Ultimate Warrior. With just 5 selectable characters, it doesn't get much better than that. Like its predecessors on the computer, Superstars shows some trash talk before the match between the two competitors, exclusive to each opponent. After that, you hop right into the gameplay. It's a small thing, but I like the graphical touch here. With the limited graphical capabilities, this looks pretty good. At first glance, the game pops off the screen. The sprites are large and provide a pretty good representation of their real-life counterparts, all things considered. And the icons next to each wrestler's names are pretty good too. The only thing that looks a little weird are the bright white eyes, but you've got to be really nitpicky to take issue with that. There's a fine variety of moves as well. Along with a basic punch attack, wrestlers feature a standard grapple, typically a body slam in most instances. You can drop an elbow on your opponent when he's down, tackle them while you're getting up, drop kick your opponent, and if you're able to, toss your opponent over the top rope and onto the floor. After the match, regardless of whether you win or not, Vince McMahon provides a post-match recap giving you praise for your victory while taking a shot at the loser. A nice touch in between matches. If I were to gripe about one little thing, and it's minor, when you get knocked down in the match, you can roll across the apron to avoid an attack, but you don't get up on your own. You can roll around the mat for the entire match if you wanted to, because you have to press a second button to actually get up and get back into action. That sounds like a really petty comment to make, but play it for yourself and you'll understand what I mean. As gameplay goes, there's not much variety there. There's no WWF Championship to win. You run the table on 4 opponents, and that's the game. It can be completed in well under 15 minutes. WWF Superstars for the Game Boy is a fun, albeit short, experience. For wrestling gaming on the go, it was a good introduction to the handheld market. And what makes it even better is that its upcoming successor, released a year later, left a lot more to be desired.